Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Javascript full corner lecture number 6, and today tangisara nyaya dzema functions kuti chi chinombonzi ma functions anoshandei and stuff, right? So basically a function is just a piece of code inoita a specific task, right? So let's say tugadzira a basic calculator or tugadzira or any other app, like ngati basic calculator, right? We can create a function either two numbers, and then we create a function divide my number. We create a function square root, such that kana munadongo either two numbers, the program eduji that function do consegue either my numbers iwayo kana kuda ku subtract my number, the function subtract my number subtract my number. And the reason why we use functions is that functions number one, they allow us kuti consequita inonzi code reusability, and atrambitinora chinhu 1 kaka 50-50 kana tine functions. We can just write our code once and we keep on reusing that code. Number two, our code look a little bit cleaner, and it's easy to understand. Hatizonyoresa ma code zvakango panganyuka and code yako kaitari so inenge inyatsokunzwisisika zvakanaka, right? So the way we create a function is very simple. We create a function using the keyword rinonzi function, right? So kana toda create a function is to keyword rinonzi function panapa, and then functions should be given functions same as variables, and anofana kupiwa ma descriptive names. So kana chipa variable rako zita, kana chipa function rako zita, and it should not be long, but rinofana kunge ngwa descriptive chingotsanangura chi function rako ndane zvei, right? So I will just create a function on the add numbers, right? And function it is rinoita ndaze rino add two number, right? So and this format yandashandisa kunyora function inonzi camel case, right? Camel case ndio kuti kana uchitanga unotanga ne small letter, kana ubatanza two ma words, then the second word rinotanga ne uppercase, but then rinenge riri one word, like uti add numbers. So and it's add uppercase letter then numbers. This is called camel case, and it's just a notation yango inongoshandiswa nema developers, right? And this function is going to do something very simple. I will just print to the browser document.write, and it in 3 plus 5, right? So what this function is doing, and ruku add two numbers 3 and 5, and then it's supposed to print that she on the browser. But the reason why it's in the browser even if it's a refresher is because this function is not yet been called, and sakana takuda ku execute a function isusu tino call a function iroro. And the way we call a function with JavaScript is very simple. Call a function, you just write the function's name or voice parentheses, right? And as soon as we do that, tukwana 8, which is the sum of 3 and 5. And so the good part about my functions is because function no gonna call like a wanda, right? You can call a function multiple times. So I gonna kuyapana and then function nangu ndo call like 8 and kanaka 3 and it. So ndikakola function ka 3 mukwana ndikwana 8 ma 3 pan 3 ma 8 panapa, and so I didn't have to rewrite like 3 plus 5 everywhere, right? But I just said to write it once, ndovanda call function rangu kakawanda, right? So ndo that no my function. The function just does a specific task, and we can call it multiple times, right? But right now iri function atanyora is very basic, right? Arina zvarinda zvakawanda, and rukulamba like chingoita chinhu one. Yes, a function does a specific function, a specific task, but rinotipa ma different results depending on which function retaripa data rakaita sei. So we can give data, or we can pass data to a function tishandisa anonzi ma parameters, right? And atinoti ma parameters now, these are my values atinopasa kupinda function, and so instead of 3 and 5, and instead of the user wida kwanisa say akwanise kuisa ega ma values mu function akwanise ku specify, because can't gadzira calculator isusu, and hatisikuziva kuti ndeapi manamba achada kuedwa nauser, but we know kuti user achada tese kuedha manamba. So we'll create a function, the function in such a way yekuti whatever number yaprovidwa nauser tinoiedha tokupa manumbers tokupa result yako handiri. So the way we do that, tinozviita izvozvo tichishandisa anonzi maparameters, right? Saka maparameters edu atichaisa isusu handiri, ndichaya pana munhu anodarichi num1 handika, ndaya pana munhu anodarichi num2 handiti. Aya mavariables atinoisa kana mavalues atinoisa paya ndo anonzi maparameters, right? Maparameters are just values atinopasa. Saka wewe wadeclare function obviously maparameters uri kungotaura kuti pandichakola function iri handi ndichaisa value panapa, ndichaisa imwe value panapa, mavalue andichaisa umumu ndo andichashandisa panapa. So aya mavalues here, they are like just normal variables, and the way we use them and tinongomausa ngetuusa mavariables edu atagara tichingoshandisa. So function yedu yatinoeda two manumbers, saka takueda num1 plus num2 handiti. Saka ntakukola function redu isusu and takuchikola function yedu tichisa mavalues chaiwo the actual values pane maparameters apa handiti. Saka ntakukola function yedu takuti add numbers handika ndikati nini 4 and 5 handiti, you see kuti tatoprint answer yedu iri 9 handika. Ndikakola function iri futiri ndikakola function iri futiri and ndikati add numbers ndobva ndaisa 1 na 1 and ndicha return 1 plus 1 ndobva ndabudisa 2. Let me just comment this asaitwanga 92. Ndikakomenda uyu mukuona ndikakola function yangu panapa ndichaona 1 plus 1 ari 2 handika, right? So this is how we pass values inside functions and but functions and can also give us values, or functions can also return us values. Let's say isusu tikuda kungoedha chete manumbers, atisikuda kuprinta like kuprinta number yacho pa browser yet, and because it's not always kuti munhu akangoisa 2 obvisa 3 takuda kutomuona, and so maybe ndomboedha manumber or ndikuedha manumber ndoramba ndichiedha ndozoma display after something kana chinenge chaitika handiti. So zvatoita isusu manje pana ndezvokuti function redu rinorandi tikati isusu tikabvisa document try to totangosiya num1 and totangosiya num1 plus num2 handiti. Function redu ichiri kuedha those two numbers but hatichaprinte, right? There's something that we can do which is called returning, and a function that can return a value, right? Function inogona kuita sei kureturn value, and saka na function inzira return a value tukurova kuti after executing whatever it executes, and the function will give us a value back, right? Saka kana tikareturn a value zvikurova kuti tikakola function iri tichati num1 plus num2 totora answer yacho handika, then this function will be ready to give out this answer, and we can take this answer and store it somewhere, right? Togona kuti store kana mune variable redu rimwewo, and so we can declare a variable panapa nganditi let answer equals, right? Handika ndikati let answer equals 23 ndikazoti nini document dot write handika answer, and ndikuona ndikuona 5. So what's happening here ndezvokuti function redu iri handiti riri kuedha two manumbers, right? Raedha two manumbers robva raita sei, robva ratora that answer yobva yaristova muna variable redu ratati answer, and then tozoshandisa document dot write kuprinta answer, and so we can actually do zvimwe story complicated. We can create another value that let answer 2 and let answer 2 equals 4 plus 5, and then the document dot write answer 1 plus answer 2, and right. I want you to, so it's not equals, should be plus answer 1 plus answer 2 to 14. So what's happening here? And we have our function add 2 numbers, right? Second, add 2 numbers, then return that value. But call a function redu up and add 2 na 3, and then return 5, and return 5. That value is being stored mishi muna answer muno, and then to call a function redu to ataripa 4 na 5 is parameters. Robara 4 na 5 lero y add over 1 and 9. 9 we are over still muna answer 2. Then this is to print the answer plus answer 2, right? Answer muna 5, answer 2 muna 9. Therefore 9 plus 5 equals 14. So this is just a brief introduction to functions, but there's actually a lot you can do with functions. Functions are very powerful, and I encourage you to shansechi my functions for ningochi itachi programming. So here I want to give you a challenge, right? Building from the previous calculator attack. Now I want you to do it using functions, right? So create a mini project. The user will provide JavaScript with 2 numbers. Then you create function add those 2 numbers. You create another function subtract those 2 numbers. You create another function multiply those 2 numbers. You create another function divide those 2 numbers, right? And you call all those functions program yako. And so after the next 2 or 3 lectures, I will build another program after to cover my conditionals, my if statements, and perhaps my loops, right? So thank you guys for watching. Let's meet in lecture number 7.